Bryce, congratulations on Rocketman. I enjoyed this movie immensely.
Great, thank you so much.
I suppose the first thing I wanted to ask you about was how did you feel about the prospect of, singing on the big screen? Were you in any way nervous?
No, because it was so short. It's so brief.
Yeah.
I actually, when I landed in the UK, I went straight to Abbey Road and recorded the song and met Gemma Jones and it's so brief, and especially seeing everything that Taryn was doing. Of course, it's great to be a part of that, and I love that scene. Taryn was the one who was doing the singing and the dancing.
Is that something you'd like to do maybe more in films in the
future?
Sure,
yes. Yeah. Yes, of course.
Good way to dip your feet in.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, it's so fun getting to be a part of a musical because it's a spectacle. It's meant to be a performance. It's meant to be something for an audience where we really care about how the audience receives it. As opposed to something a little bit more esoteric and like, I don't know if they're going to understand it, but that's okay. Like this is a movie for the masses, and I think that musicals are so they truly transport you, and so I'm just thrilled to be part of this.
Just a bit about your role, Sheila Eileen. She's not very nice, unfortunately, and it reminded me of how you've done kind of mean characters before in the likes of The Help. You do hear that playing the bad guy, is that a bit more fun? Have you found that yourself in your roles? Or
Yeah, I mean, of course, like these playing scenes where someone is misbehaving or someone is sort of not towing the line of society, so to speak. There's a deliciousness about that because, that's taboo. We're not allowed to be that way. But it definitely, there's a point at which like that deliciousness ends because you realize, wow, these were real things that were said. This was an interaction that happened. And this is heartbreaking, certainly.
Picking up on that, actually, did you feel kind of an added weight or responsibility given that this is based on, a real life figure, there was?
Yeah, I really did feel that way. And I actually, when I first signed on to this project, I had a really long conversation with Dexter Fletcher and was asking a lot of questions, lots of conversations with Taryn, also asking lots of questions and wanting to talk to people outside of this production who knew her. It did feel like a responsibility. And it's also, I mean, this movie is from the perspective of Elton John and it is very emotional. And I wanted more than anything to understand their dynamic, to understand what it felt like between them. What was the energy like between them? Because it had lasting repercussions for Elton.
For sure. Just looking to the future, you've been doing a lot of work behind the camera of late as well as in front. You directed an episode of The Mandalorian, which we can't wait to see. You've been doing a bit of producing and writing as well. Is that something you think we'll see more from you in the future?
Yeah, I'm actually directing full time now. So
Brilliant.
So that's wonderful and fantastic. And it's been, I've been directing for 13 years now, but all short stuff, smaller stuff, kind of in secret to figure things out for myself. And so it's very exciting right now at this point in my life. I'm also just finishing up my first feature documentary,
Amazing,
which I'm really excited about. It's called Dads, and it's a comedy about modern fathering around the globe. And so it's just like to be in a position where I'm like, I'm curious about this, and to get to pursue that is really fun. It's really wonderful.
I was going to make a little proposal for you, actually, for a future film. You should come to Ireland, because I know that you look back on it with such fondness, that summer you spent in Dingle. Is there any chance you'd come by? Because, it's about going back to your roots, and you should come back, do something about, on a subject matter that you know and love.
I think we're going to do Far and Away too.
Yes? That would be amazing.
Far and Away too. They go back to Ireland. They're like, forget America. No, I mean, it's so beautiful in Ireland, and I actually was talking to one of my friends about this. I'm really disappointed that I haven't filmed anything there as an adult. And absolutely, I hope that I get to, for sure.
That sounds brilliant.
I'm going to actually, some of the next Jurassic is going to be filmed here in the UK.
Yeah.
And I already set up with one of my friends whose parents live in Ireland. I was like, we are going to Ireland. Like, I am taking the kids to Ireland, and we're staying with your parents. And so, you know, it's I'll be visiting there within the next year.
Oh, that's brilliant. We cannot wait to have you. Well, we'll have to leave it there, Bryce. But thank you so much for taking out the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not gonna make